Hi, in this presentation I thought we'd talk microphones. Now why talk microphones now so late? Well, because I just got my new Blue Yeti microphone and I want to try it out. So I'm going to do a presentation on the history of my microphones. I'm going to show you how I upgraded my Udemy audio over time. So, let's begin with some audio considerations first so that we can talk about how to choose a microphone for Udemy recording. First, audio quality is probably even more important than video quality when it comes to recording a Udemy lecture. The reason is that you can do things like zoom in and stuff to fix up the blurriness maybe of some video quality, but audio quality is just there. You're kind of stuck with it. You can run things through Audacity a little bit, try and clean them up, try and use some of the Camtasia cleanup things. But basically, if you don't have good audio to start with, you're kind of hosed. So, invest in your audio quality. Selecting a microphone is a matter of cost, convenience, and quality. You're going to see what we're talking about as we get into the microphones. Headphone microphones are inexpensive and extremely convenient. Unfortunately, the quality of the audio is relatively low. Regardless, I used a headset microphone to record 13 Udemy courses, so it is possible to do. Higher quality USB microphones are moderately expensive, and they're pretty convenient as well. They produce great audio, so this is the way that I recommend you go. Get a moderately expensive USB microphone for yourself. Professional equipment is probably too expensive and cumbersome, at least for me to consider for Udemy course recording. So, with this list of considerations in our pocket, let's go ahead and go through the history of my microphones. Okay, I began recording Udemy courses knowing very little. I used Snagit, a cheap version of Camtasia by TechSmith, to record my first couple courses or so. I used a headset microphone I found laying around that came free with Rosetta Stone when I bought it. It's about a $9 microphone, and it turned out that the quality of the recordings were really poor. It was so poor that I had to upgrade my headset before recording my first course. I just couldn't do it with the free headset microphone that I had. So, next I got a quality headset microphone. The microphone that I chose was Logitech 650E USB headset, and it was $59, so it's a pretty expensive headset microphone. I liked the convenience of the small headset, and the recording quality seemed to be adequate for making Udemy courses. You are currently listening to the Logitech headset microphone. You can see that it has a little bit more attack, and it's just not quite as mellow and full as the Snowball microphone I've used to record the rest of the course. So I find it to be sharper with more attack, and it picks up more unwanted sounds, and especially sibilant S's and pops of various things because it doesn't have a pop filter on it. So this headset is pretty good, but not the best you can do. Next, we have an unsuccessful microphone upgrade story for you. After making some money, I decided to upgrade my microphone from my headset to a real, somewhat professional microphone. I picked up an Audio-Technica ATR 2100 USB microphone and proceeded to plug it in. I also got a pop filter with it, which you need pop filters with the independent microphones, not as much with the headsets. I hooked up the microphone with little difficulty and started to pick up weird humming sounds. I got delay between the headsets and the microphone. I started searching on the internet and found that there were notorious problems with Windows 8 and microphones and delays, and ultimately I ended up returning the microphone, went back to my headset. After all, it was convenient. I liked it. Then I had a successful microphone upgrade, and in fact this is very recent. This is the first time I'm recording with this new microphone. I recently got the urge to give the microphone upgrade one more try and purchased a Blue Yeti USB microphone. Now this is a $129 microphone, so it's pretty high-end for the moderately priced microphones. I got it after reading several glowing reviews on various Facebook groups. I love my Blue Yeti. This thing is really nice, and the sound is just mellow, and oh, I just love it. You're currently listening to my Blue Yeti mic, In fact, I'm using my Blue Yeti to record the entire lecture other than the section on the Logitech where I plugged that microphone in so you could hear it. Another good inexpensive microphone, at least that I hear, is the Blue Snowball USB microphone. This thing's quite small and it's only about $55. I have no experience with it myself, but I hear and have read good things about the Snowball. The other thing that I want to mention is that with a microphone you need to get a pop filter. The pop filter keeps your breath from blowing against the microphone so you don't hear breath sounds as much. And they're fairly cheap, they're about $6. It keeps your breath out of the mic while letting your voice through the pop filter, basically. And finally, you need headphones. You need a nice set of comfortable headphones because you're going to be wearing them for a while. Yeah, they get sweaty. All headphones get sweaty. But make sure that they're not crimping your ears and stuff like that, and that they're blocking out other sounds so you're just hearing your recording. Most microphones accept a 3.5 millimeter jack, one of those little dinky pinprick connectors. So look for that kind of microphone. I got my Blue Yeti USB microphone as a bundle with a pop filter and a set of JVC headphones for $169. Pretty pricey, but I was going for it. I've made some money on Udemy and it was time to upgrade. So let's look at an overview of things. Cheap USB headset, about $9. Unacceptable. Don't use this kind of microphone for recording Udemy courses. The Logitech 650E USB headset, I think I proved that it's just barely acceptable to record Udemy courses by recording 13 courses using this microphone. The Audio-Technica, I had problems with it. I couldn't get it to work with Windows 8. Maybe you'll have better luck. The Blue Yeti USB microphone, oh, I love it. This microphone is exceptional. It's the microphone I'd recommend, but it is $129. I'm interested in the Blue Snowball USB microphone. Maybe I'll have to pick one up just to see how nice it is. This is only $54, and I hear that the quality is very good. Don't know if it's as good as the Blue Yeti. And finally, what I picked up was a Blue Yeti bundle with a pop filter and JVC headphones for $169 on Amazon. Once again, the Blue Yeti is exceptional, and it's the microphone that I would recommend. I hope that helps you out a little bit by looking at microphone options.